Hello, I'm Jaffaarchfiend, and these are my thoughts on Pinkie Pride. Sorry this episode's a bit late. It proved to be a little more, tricky to discuss due to lack of radar registering. First up, I'd like to mention that before I saw this episode, I had next to no clue who Weird Al Yankovic was. All I knew was from that stint on South Park, which, when it comes to celebs, you tend to take with a bag of salt, and that he does song parodies, something that they nicely touched on during the Goof Off song. Second, this episode was just insane. It was crazy, it was wacky, it was energetic, it was bouncy, it was every bit Pinkie Pie in a nutshell. And the fact that Weird Al's pony Sono was effectively a male Pinkie Pie... I've just been told via Skype that was really how Weird Al acts. Alright, so that's even more of the fourth wall breaking down aside from Boneless and Gummy popping in with their various dances. I'll talk about the opening song first, where they're all singing Pinkie's praises about her being a super party pony. It was very reminiscent of the song Belle, aka This Provincial Life, from Beauty and the Beast, and actually fit Pinkie's character portrayal within the town structure quite well in my opinion. Oh, turns out that was the idea. Well played, Amy Keating-Rogers. Well played. In fact, this episode had a whole slew of songs inspired by other works. 6, in fact. I can only imagine the minds of the remixers after this episode aired. Buffet time! Just waiting on the full version of the last song, Make a Wish, to be honest. That song was cut off way too short. The second song that Pinkie sings... a heck of a way to go from depressed to happy and determined, especially in the musical styling of the song itself, going from slow and melodic initially, then going into a more fast-paced and energetic beat after Pinkie gets her spirit back. This was actually reminiscent of when Twilight was discorded back in Return of Harmony, and to an extent Magical Mystery Cure. The reveal that Pinkie has a third sibling is interesting. Are they trying to retcon for possible future episodes maybe? I didn't notice this the first time around, but did you notice that when Pinkie's tear hit the river, it made the rainbow effect? Also, return of the windy mane animation from the Crystal Empire opening episode of Season 3. Finally! I thought that was going to be a one-off given how it was there then, but never actually shown or used ever again. To my knowledge. The Goof Off song. Now this one was the central focus of the chaos and insanity of this episode. What had it been building up to, in fact. And my oh my did it pay off. Almost from the get-go, it was energetic and jumping around figuratively and literally, since all of Ponyville was their playground. As I said earlier, it even had Weird Al Cheese Sandwich doing a version of Smile Smile Smile, which Pinkie Pie called him out on, and, well, it was just adorable. Even had her rolling up her metaphysical sleeve. And just look at the reaction animation on the part of Cheese Sandwich when she pulls out the party cannon on him. For all the craziness and insanity present in this episode, however, it was actually very subtle compared to the other key episodes. Rarity's moment of realization had to have the railing shimmer for her, whilst Rainbow Dash was very, very blatant. Pinkie Pie's, however, was very subtle, as it was a rainbow-coloured piñata landing on top of Rainbow Dash, which triggered her rainbow eyes. That sounds even more blatant than Rainbow Dash's, but remember the context here. It was a piñata for Rainbow Dash for her birthday party. And the fact that this episode didn't actually beat you over the head that her element was laughter, that was actually well done. The subtleties in this episode actually work more in favour for Pinkie's character than the wild and the wacky. Cheese Sandwich's reveal song about how he became the party pony, being inspired by Pinkie Pie's own party that was thrown all those years ago. Yeah, I think that one, along with the case of revealing the big secret, was also a chance for the animators to go, let's see how many of the background ponies we can stuff in here and see how many everyone can poke out. It's a Where's Wally of background ponies. You've got Cherylee, you've got Lyra, you've got Bon Bon, you've got Colgate. Colgate has braces. Bon Bon looks like a mini Twist, a recolor of Twist. We've even got a little tiny dinky derpy ditsy doo hooves, whatever name they go with, to be honest. Derpy doo, Ditzy Do, Derpy Hooves. I've lost track. I have to say, I do have just one niggle with this episode, though. Well, okay, two niggles. The first is, why do the ponies sound surprised that Rainbow's birthday is also the day she moved to Ponyville? How long has she been there that they don't know this? You'd think it would have come up in conversation or been mentioned at the previous parties that Pinkie had probably thrown for her. Has she only been in Ponyville for a year as well? Timelines in MLP seem to be a bit of hit and miss recently. We need some clarification here. My second niggle is more to do with Pinkie sense. I know it's a random thing that Pinkie has no control over, that it strikes when it wishes to, but you'd think that there would be at least a moment of twitchy tail before the piñata fell on RD, even if it was too late to stop it crashing into her. It just has that. When exactly did they stop using the whole Pinkie sense thing? I mean, we get it introduced back in season 1, but it's then very rarely actually, well, used. Take cover! Huh? Where's the kaboom? Pinkie Pie broke a Pinkie promise. Where's the Equestria shattering kaboom? She went completely schizo on Applejack when she broke hers back in season 1. Where's the kaboom with Pinkie doing it? Oh well. That's pretty much all I have to say about this episode, really. Although it does now raise at least one question for us all. Do each of the candles on the cake mean the same to them as it does to us? Because I counted 21 candles on that cake. If so, that means Rainbow Dash is at least 21 years old. Chalk up another screw up for the Equestria Girls movie. Unless you guys in America stay in high school till you're 21. Do you? That seems more college/university age than anything else. Ah well. I'm Jaffaarchfiend, signing out. Oh, and Digi, what are you doing sneaking around in that opening number? Don't think I didn't see you there, princess. I'm on to you.